What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. And you already know, Reclaim Your Throne. So guys, let's get into it. Yo, this one is wild. And this one is just a testament to what I've been saying since the beginning of the time. Okay, when it comes to dating in the community, when it comes to these sisters, bro, black men, quite frankly, we're tired of getting the leftovers. Okay, in the community, you will have women who lost their virginity at 12, 13, 14, and they really expect us to cuff them, to wife them at the end of the day. So in this video, I'm going to show you sisters in the community giving confessions about the men that they've dealt with, the men that they've let inside of them, the men that they have opened their legs to. And this one is gonna be crazy, so buckle up.
I held a nigga down for 2 years, and a week after he got out, he fucked his baby mama.
So she held a nigga down who was in jail, in prison now, for 2 years, and when he got out, he smashed his baby moms. Like, I mean, you could have seen this coming. And you can see she's got the bonnet on. She's obviously ratchet. These women love these jail ninjas, bro, and it is crazy because they'll complain about not being protected. But I say this on my other channel, Black Gen Z Mindset, BGZM News 17. You already know what it is. Go subscribe. But I say this on my other channel that, quite frankly, a lot of black women are complaining about not being protected from the men that they need protection from, okay? And the men that they need for protection from are the ones that they're in love with. So black women essentially are in love with the men that they need protection from. And this is not anything new, okay? I cover this on my other channel, but this channel is more oriented toward dating. So we're gonna try and keep it on the dating aspect. But for one, if a man is in and out of prison, then most likely you can chalk that up to the game. He's not going to be the best bet just by virtue of his character. And I'm not saying you can't make a mistake and whatnot, but what I am saying is if you're in and out of prison in a revolving door and he has another baby mama, of course he's not going to come home to you. Okay? But then she'll go and say, oh, these N-words ain't ish, these ninjas ain't this, these ninjas ain't that. And the reality is all you're doing is messing with ain't ish ninjas.
Hey, my name is Jada. I was taking this nigga back and forth to work, and he was fucking with his coworker.
So she was taking this ninja back and forth to work, and he was smashing his coworker. Go figure. If you're a woman and you are transporting a man like you're an Uber driver, you're transporting a man like you're a taxi driver, you are transporting a man as if, you know, like you're the city bus or something, then it's probably safe to say that he is not an assertive man. He's not a man who takes initiative. He's not a man who has his own and he's leaning on you. And this is what a lot of black women do. They date men who pretty much don't have anything so that they can have the power in the relationship. And then they'll go on the back end and say, oh, men are intimidated by my excess. Men are intimidated that I have a job, my own house, my own crib, and paying my own bills. No, you're just dating bums. That's really all it is. Like any guy worth his salt, any guy who's getting a bag, any guy who has the money, any guy who has something to his name, right? He's not gonna care how much money you have or, you know, how much money you make for that matter. All right, he's not going to need a ride to work either.
Hey, my name is Kiera, and I asked my baby daddy.
And as you can hear, the child is crying in the background, listening to these dreadful confessions. And her eyelashes are just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, them joints, her eyelashes look like pube hair, dog.
And I asked my baby daddy to watch my kid, but he said he's not a babysitter, and I still went back and fucked him.
And whose fault is that? She asked her baby daddy to watch the kid. He said he's not a babysitter. So she's implying that he is a deadbeat dad. Now, I'm not going to go out and call him a deadbeat dad because sometimes these women drive these men to being a deadbeat dad. For your own sanity and your own mental health, sometimes you have to separate yourself from these women. Now, she did say that she was still smashing him. And obviously, men, you need to practice more discretion, especially if you don't want to have nothing to do with that woman, and stop clapping the cheeks. But whose fault is that? He doesn't want to watch y'all's child that y'all had together, and you're still rewarding him with intercourse. This is why nobody takes these sisters seriously.
My name is Jay. I went through my nigga phone, and he was fucking my best friend. I still sucked his dick.
So she went through her ninja's phone, and he was smashing her best friend, which turned her on. And then she sucked his meat the same night. Now, I do want to point out some things about this woman. Obviously, she has a shoulder tattoo that drapes into her chesticles. And as I told you guys before, she probably has a kid as well. And a lot of these women, they are going to be grandmas with chest tattoos. And it's just not attractive. Women with tattoos are not attractive, bro. Okay? They're not attractive. Unless they're super, like, they have to be super hot and like no tattoos on like the like her private parts. Any tattoo near a private part is just OV. Like, I could kind of understand a sleeve on maybe the forearm or the arm, which is excuse me, it's still unattractive, but you could kind of work with it. But once it starts leaking into your chest and your back or your buttocks or anywhere near your genitalia, it just starts to look disgusting at that point, in my opinion.
Yeah, you can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
And y'all already know what it is, man. R.I.P. to the Godfather, man. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. He is well missed, okay? And I wish that he was still here to tell these chicks about themselves. But let me tell you what. This is the deplorable state of the community as it sits today. And what is it, like July 20th, 2022? We're in bad shape. And these women still expect us to cuff them and not date IR, and it's just I mean, it's just not plausible. When you see women like this, and I'm gonna tell you right now, these women right here are the majority of what we have to pick from. I'm gonna keep it a buck, and that's 100%. I'll stand on that till the day I die. There are more women like this than wholesome, women who I probably went over in my videos before. But there are more women who are like all the eccentric lashes, weaves, and bonnets, and baby daddies, and this obscure sexual history. There's more women like that in the community than there are just like women that are actually wifey material. So anyways, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship question to the email down below with a screenshot of your cash app, so I know you're paying your tithes, man. Y'all need to be on your motherfucking team with the BS. And you already know. Reclaim your throne.
Reclaim your throne.